Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Surviving Mars. We're going to be taking on another challenge in this episode, the Founding Fathers. You can see that this one is a shorter timeline. We have the mission sponsor of America, rocket scientist profile. No disasters, no events, but we don't have unlimited resources in this one. You can see we got lots of metal, lots of water, but not a lot of concrete. So we have to complete the founder stage. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, in our research tree here, I think we're going to start off with the Explorer AI, which will help us get some more research. And then we can grab the extra water would be fine. Actually, let's grab the cheaper fuel, rockets and shuttles taking less fuel. That way we can make more trips back and forth. This one seems like good, but without any events happening, I'm not sure exactly how useful it'll be. But we'll wait and see if anything else comes up in the short term. We can see that we have our sector over here with some concrete and metal. So let's go ahead and look at these other... This one's got a good buildable section. Got some more concrete there. And let's grab... This one's also 72% buildable, so that seems like that'll be good. Rare metals, that's nice. Not sure how useful it'll be in this run. But, hey, not going to complain. So we'll just kind of queue up around here and get some of those figured out. And I guess, let's see. We have some metal on the surface. Fair amount of it. So we'll go ahead and land our rocket right around here. Should be fine. We'll go ahead and get going. So we do have one anomaly over here. We can immediately send our research rover, explorer rover to go and grab. So we need to really focus on getting a... Yes, thank you for the tutorials. We need to really focus on getting a dome up and running. I'm wondering if we want to... Because we've got to rush through the founder stage, so that means either a year... Or I forget exactly what the... It's either have a baby or have a Martian born or have everyone survive for a certain amount of time. So that's what we're going to want to rush to do. So I guess for the first things first is let's get some storages put in. We'll get it, just drop a universal depot right next to our rocket landing site. We can probably bump up the speed to 2. Okay, let's grab our Explorer and come over there and scan that anomaly. And the transport, we'll tell it to gather everything and unload everything there. So it should go around picking up metals and whatnot. And the drones can hurry and unload the shuttle there. So yeah, let's see. So we do have a vista, which gives comfort, so that'll be good to build the dome nearby. Okay, so we got our dome position picked out. We got some concrete getting mined up here. It's a very low grade, so it's going to take a while to get it out. But we have excess supplies up here. We have another depot here to shuttle resources over to. And I'm thinking we might get a sensor tower just to help with the scanning just a little bit faster. So we'll go ahead and throw one on there. Yeah, so now we're at minus 10 power, so maybe we won't, or we'll need some way to make continuous power through here. I don't want to put a polymer generator here or Stirling generator because it'll get really dusty from the rocket. So I think I'm gonna put those inside to power the dome itself. But we're gonna need to get some life support figured out, and we don't have any moisture evaporators yet, which is a bit of a problem. So we're gonna actually have a pretty big problem if we can't get some water figured out here. Enough of a problem that I'm gonna actually outsource to try and get some water research done. Let's go ahead and we'll spend that. And wrong button. We do have a research that makes it so they give us more, so we'll throw that in there. And we'll actually bump it up above the fuel.
Research complete.
But we really are gonna need water of some kind to get some fuel refined. I believe that's what it takes. Do we even have fuel refineries at this point? We do have one, and yes, it does take water.
Milestone achieved.
Hey, good news, we just found some water. Let's go ahead and immediately get figured out how we're going to harvest that particular resource. So we'll throw that down there, and we'll get you we'll just throw a generator on there, and then we can get some pipes. Loosely figured out here. There we go. And then we will throw in a water tower along the way just for good measure. Is that within the range? It is. Good news. Good news indeed. Okay, so we'll let that keep chugging along. Then once this... I'm thinking maybe I should have gone with a smaller dome. If we don't get this in the first time around, I think that's what we'll try, is going with a smaller dome first, because this concrete is pretty slow. The other thing we could try and do is try and get this concrete, which is still low, but it's not quite as bad.
Complete.
Okay, so now we got a little bit more research coming in, which is good. Faster, that seems like that would be helpful, so we'll go ahead and queue that up. Okay, the other thing we have going on is we got a drone issue, so we really got to get this drone hub thrown in, and I'm wondering where exactly we want to put this, because how far do we got to go? Basically, we'd have to be so far out that it would not be helpful. So let's go ahead and throw it in. I think right about there is probably good, because we got if we decide we need the rare metals for something, we have that covered. And we have all the way up to the water covered. So we'll put them in there. And we'll probably have to throw in a power cable. Like so. Okay, so now we got fuel getting made as well. Is this even it's a low-grade water source, but water is water. 4 water, so that's producing plenty of water.
Resources are low.
Here we go, we got the dome getting constructed here. It's pretty exciting, so then we can get the buildings put down.
Research complete.
Let's see. Moxies, it's okay. Let's keep down that train, see what we can find.
Milestone
okay.
Achieved.
So now let's throw in our... Okay, so homes. So we're gonna need some living complexes. We are going to need a infirmary. probably gonna be fine. Just the one. Probably don't need. I don't think we do. We even have a hospital? I don't think we do. Okay. Oh yeah, food's gonna be important. Imagine that. Let's see. Let us see. Open air gym is gonna be great, although it's gonna use up a bunch of polymers. We not enable that just yet. Spacebar. Yeah. And then we'll go ahead and we can throw in the Stirling generator in there. How much does it cost for a pass? Oh, wait. I messed that up. Okay. Having extra rockets turns out to be useful. Okay, so let's grab some polymers. Let's grab some food. Some concrete. Prefab buildings. What do we think? Moisture evaporator might be useful. Yeah, that should be fine like that. And we'll grab some of those. Okay. And then let's grab a passenger rocket. And we are going to, so we got botanists, engineers, we don't need. Let's filter, let's see, we're gonna want specialization, we're gonna want, botanists are gonna be good, medics are going to be phenomenal. Okay, definitely want medic and botanist, okay. So we can launch that. So now we can come in here and we can also add in some farms. A couple of those, and then we'll throw in a so we got the space bar. We'll also throw in a grocer. Yeah, no wonder we weren't going to hit that timeline. I didn't realize we had all those rockets. That's
No
okay.
active research.
Okay, there we go. Here's our starting of the Founders, which, you know, obviously we're way late on, but that's okay.
Milestone achieved.
Full of hope and determination.
Yeah, so it'd be 10
The
souls.
first founders have set foot on the Red Planet.
Yeah, so either 10 souls or the first human born. So really we gotta try and get that first human born is the end
New
goal here.
colonists have arrived.
Okay, so we got our
Crop
12
failure
colonists. That's okay. Let's go ahead and open that up.
Research complete.
Five free supply pods. Okay, cool. So they don't have enough shopping. It's the biggest, and shopping and
Breakthrough
luxury.
discovered.
Do we have something? I think we do. It's the art store is shopping and luxury. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw that in there. Allows drone prefabs. Printed electronics. Where is that? Oh, here we go. Constructing the drone assembler using metals instead of electronics. Oh, that's cool. We are not making drones at the moment, but if we were, that would be the way to do it. All fungi are edible. Some fungi are only edible once. That is a beautiful quote. No, I just got random money. I appreciate that. I guess I don't fully understand why our comfort was going down when the required bits were not changing. I don't understand that, but that's okay. All right, we failed this challenge, but I wrote some things down as we were wrapping it up that might help us in the next time we attempt it. First thing is, we have 4 rockets. We need to use them. We can get some prefabs. We can get a dome going right away instead of waiting for the challenge to be halfway or more over before utilizing it. The other thing I noticed is if we tell the infirmary to have a heavy workload, it gets more comfort. Probably only need one. We probably only need one botanical garden, hydroponic garden, excuse me. Let me write that down. That was not previously written down. Probably want to check the age of our colonists to make sure we don't have a bunch of seniors. But I think getting that the dome built much earlier is probably going to be the biggest thing to helping us do that. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and give that another shot. All right, welcome back to the second attempt at the Founding Fathers. I have customized the rocket payload for this first rocket. I'm getting some moisture evaporators and fuel refineries, the fuel refinery like we had last time. But this way we'll have a guaranteed amount of water to start producing fuel, as well as get a dome set up really early. I also grabbed more orbital probes so we can get a better look at the starting area. Okay, so it looks like the map is the same, and it looks like the tech tree is the same. So let's go ahead and grab... These 3 are all still really good at the start. This is going to be good off the bat. We'll just go across like that and grab those 3 to start. We might want to outsource right away, but we'll think about that in a minute. Oh, timer was going. That's no good. Okay, so I think we know that this should have rare metals. Yep. Then there's water there. Okay, so knowing that helps a lot. There was extra concrete down here. Do we want... I think we might want to just kind of go up this way. Yeah, there's some more concrete. There's a research area. Kind of wondering about this area over here. Yeah, we've got metals. I think we'll want to land here and kind of build up this direction. Yeah, the research doesn't... Well, actually, is this... Oh, yeah, no, that is good. I was thinking it was one of these that, like, boosts research, but it's not. So we'll go ahead and grab this stuff around us. Okay. So there's that. So we have a comfort boost there, which is really important. We have some metals on the ground. All over here. Yeah, okay. So we'll go ahead and land... Well, we got the water, so we don't need the water right away. What is this deposit? That is a very low grade, so that's going to be really slow. That's low, so that's going to be a bit better. Yeah, very low is like what we had last time. Kind of want to get the concrete out a bit faster, so I think we'll stick to our original plan to land over here. Let's rotate you. There we go. So we'll bring that down there. Then we can kind of get our resource storage kind of set up here, get the dome put in here, and I guess we could even set up the mine so that we can mine out of that from the dome. Might have to set up like a little train or something to get that all done. Okay, let's kick up the speed to 3 here. Okay, so we have our explorer, so he can immediately go start scanning anomalies. let's get our critical things like our universal depot. We'll throw that in. Right there should be fine. Let's get our concrete production. This is RMT, yeah. So if we get one put in there. We can get another one thrown in there. Get a cable connecting the two. And run that back up that way. We start with all that. Then we'll start getting some concrete going. Let's throw a power accumulator in there. And do we want to do... We have lots... We'll throw two two wind and maybe 4 solar panels in to get all this built up. Then we can go ahead and plan where we're going to put our dome. Oh, so we could just build a self-sufficient dome.
Research complete.
But we don't have. We do have. I wonder if that's because we have the moisture evaporator. The plan for it. Yeah, so we can get the vista here. That's going to take 20 polymers. So we're going to need a shipment of polymers in. And it requires 27. So we can, if we get three of the Stirling generators, is that what they're called? Stirling generators. Actually, I think we only need 2 of them. I think both of them can power that dome. Yeah, so I think if we put that there, that'll be good. Get you to research that. Okay. Okay, so what do we know we're gonna need? Let's see, check research. Okay. Actually, if we can get the better storage, that's gonna be good immediately. So we get that stuff done. Okay, so I think we're gonna, as soon as that research is done, this is probably just gonna be a research boost again, which will be good. Yeah, let's make this all low priority for now. So we can get the concrete generation started. You can build the other pipe there, that's fine. And we'll make that. Oh, those take concrete. That's funny. Okay. I missed that part. Let's get some solar panels into that critical space.
Research complete.
Okay. So now we'll resupply with a cargo rocket. We're definitely going to want some more drones. Gonna need polymers, machine parts, might as well grab a transport. Maybe we'll grab a drone hub, another moisture evaporator. Oh, so now we can get concrete. Okay. So we'll get that coming our way. Okay, so now we're getting our drone hub plugged in. Oh, it looks like I misclicked on the power line there, but that's okay. It'll be okay. We'll get our
Sector scanned.
drone hub set up so we can reach all the way up to the metal. And yeah. Okay, so Minotaur's here. We'll go ahead and land him right there. Should be fine. So RC Transport can start picking up metal. We'll have him grab that all and unload it there. And now we can start bumping that up on the priority list. And as soon as it gets built, we'll then be able to add the power inside, and we'll call some people here as fast as we can.
Research complete.
Okay, let's go ahead and throw in our moisture evaporator. And we'll put it on this side. And the fuel refinery. And then we may need to build some pipes in there to connect the two. Life support pipe, yeah. There we go. That way we'll start making some fuel. And it'll use all the water that it makes. Man, I don't know how that perfect time is going to be really tough to get. Maybe I need to utilize the rockets coming in more. I have one more rocket I can pull in before I need to have my people rocket come in. Let's look at that real quick. We get a cargo rocket. And probably going to want some food just to start out. And then just fill it full of concrete, because I think that's the slow part. So if we do concrete, is that... there. Yeah. So we do that. And then we'll launch the people rocket shortly behind it. Should be okay. That's cool, they put a food depot there automatically. Okay, so I've kind of curated our colonists here, so we're going to go ahead and launch them over and get them ready to, well, live on Mars. So we got our 3 medics. We only have 1 botanist, but the traits should help get the founding period over sooner rather than later. So we'll go ahead and launch that. Yes. Because this is, yeah, so now this is getting built. So then we'll be able to build the living complex in here really quick.
Research
there we go.
complete. Milestone achieved.
Oh, because we got the dome. That makes sense. Okay. So now we'll get the living complex in there. We will build a... Let's see. We need a infirmary. So we'll rotate it up like that. And then we can put a power generator in there. Then we can throw in, let's see, resolve relaxation exercise playing. But actually, I think we got some hippies, so we're gonna want gardens. So we'll put some gardens in, stone garden, and garden on that side. Then we're gonna need to make sure we can produce food. So we'll put one of those in there. And then, let's see, what else do we need to make sure we get? Probably a grocer, so people can actually buy the food. And relaxation, drinking social, dining social, exercise social. Yeah, so we'll put one of those over there. And we have lots of polymer for the next bit, so that would be fine. That's a social one, so we'll put that in there. We can also then again throw our generator in there, and we'll start with that and make the living complex, the infirmary, and the hydroponic farm. Well, I guess these two, the generators. Those are the critical things that we need to get built. Let's go ahead and check our research. So we've got drone swarm coming in. Botanists have +10 performance. We only have one of them. Maybe we'll grab the physics research. And can we afford to outsource? I think we can. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and probably should have started outsourcing the research earlier. But that's okay. Okay. So one of these is doing 10, and if we open them, yeah, they're each doing 20. So that's plenty of power for the dome. Okay, so we got this other drone hub set up, and now we can have this rocket land. Which is going to create a whole bunch of dust for this. But that's okay. But then we can start getting the founder period actually started.
Milestone achieved.
So we're a little
Full
further
of hope and determination.
ahead of
failure
where we were
reported.
last time around, but we'll see if it pays off. We've learned, but we may need to figure out some more. Let's see. So comfort is 60, which it needs to be a minimum of 55. Oh, it's 4 people, 4 medics we needed. Okay. So if we do that, okay, that doesn't get us anything. So we get 46 comfort per 3 people who are unemployed. Okay. So we'll make sure to find them jobs. I don't think having a...
No active research.
Nope, let's fix
Research
that.
complete.
Windmills. Yeah, we'll grab that. I think. Yeah, do that. Yeah, sanity's good. Comfort is what we got to work on. So let's think about this. We don't have enough for the casino complex. We'll throw an amphitheater in. Although that doesn't take any jobs, but that's okay. Yeah, so we're not fast enough to just let the founder stage run out and beat the timeline for the non-perfect run, but it's okay. We could build a train station and mine the metals, but we're doing okay on metals. I don't think we're gonna need to do that. Looks like I built that the wrong orientation. That's okay. Let's go ahead and fill in we'll throw a pond, and we'll make it like a little garden space over here, like a stone garden, and then maybe a statue. Yeah, we'll throw a statue in here. Let's see. So how many? 3 people don't have jobs. So actually we could just add night shifts on and then fill up. I guess we can watch the comforts. Okay, so we need drinking and shopping are our complaints. Maybe if we cancel that, we can put in a shopping, like an art store or an electronics store. Maybe an art store. We have a little bit more of that. luxury and shopping, shopping and gaming. Okay, but we already have, I think we already have luxury from the amphitheater. Yeah. So I guess we'll throw in the game store. That's the only place that does drinking, right? Yeah. So we'll throw a space bar in there, and we'll throw an electronics store in up there. And we'll take the night shift off the grocer. Now, does this grid make enough power? 23 out of 50.
Milestone
Yes.
achieved.
Hey, food produced. That's good. I think we're going to need to add some more solar panels over on this leg of things for our infrastructure. Do we have any spires? No, does not look like we do. Okay, so I'm wondering
Research complete.
if having these medics going all the time is a good thing.
Sector scanned.
Looks like the answer to that is no. Oop. Hey, we got it. Good work, Commander. Your colony has passed the challenge. You have completed the Founding Fathers challenge for 7 souls out of the 12 soul limit. The score of our colony is 7,955. If you feel like you can do better, feel free to retry the challenge and complete the objective under 6 souls for a perfect evaluation. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we learned that shopping provides a lot of comfort. So our average comfort's really high. So that's probably important to get done early. I feel like a way that we could improve this further is if we built a barrel dome.
No active research.
Yeah.
Research complete.
So we'll jump over into a creative world and see if we can figure out if we can do a barrel dome instead of just a self-sufficient dome like this. So I've thrown some quick buildings in here together. The micro dome, I think it's probably too small to work, but it might work. I'm not really sure. It's only got the 3 triangles and the 3 hexagons in the middle. You might be able to get away with no hydroponic farm if you either did the research for the farm, which would take up a whole wedge, which wouldn't really work, or the fungal farm, which happens outside the dome, or just by shipping a bunch of food in, because you're not trying to last forever. Just gotta make it to your mark. Here's a basic dome that's kind of similar to how we had the other one set up. Basically, you end up with 1 whole wedge for things that increase comfort by really a fair amount. But actually, I think the barrel dome would be the best way to go about it, because you have 3 whole wedges plus more that's dedicated just to gardens, and so you have plenty of things that you can get comfort from. So I think when I try to go for the perfect, I might use a barrel dome instead. We look at the cost of the domes. The barrel dome, I guess I'm in creative mode because nothing costs anything, free construction rule. But it does consume 15 energy and 1 polymer for maintenance versus, so same 15 energy, but it requires concrete. So we just have to make sure to pull in extra polymers if you're doing the barrel dome. Yeah, and the main advantage to the basic domes are, of course, the spires over the barrel domes. But since we don't unlock any of these in the challenge, the barrel dome actually is just better all the way around. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Have a great day, and remember to keep smiling.